we have to tell you about this. Aretha Franklin's family says that she is really sick. We've been talking about this since yesterday when we first heard about it, and their families are asking for your prayers at this time. All prayers up for Aretha Franklin.
There are a lot of people chiming in on social media.
Her music will live forever.
Oh, yeah.
And we are grateful for that.
Yeah. Queen of Soul.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot to talk to you about today. A lot of news to get to, too. So let's get right to it. We're going to start off right here at home in Sacramento. Let me tell you about this. We're following breaking news where investigators have confirmed to ABC 10 that they are looking into a homicide right here in Sacramento. 2 people have been shot. One of them has died, and the other was taken to a hospital. The 2 were found near a home at 42nd Avenue and MLK Boulevard. Police tell us several suspects are wanted, but they have not released a possible motive or a suspect description. Let me tell you about another breaking news story. This time, we're going to head across the ocean to London. Take a look at this. Police say that they are treating a car crash into a barrier outside of Parliament as a terror attack. This is a live look at the scene. We know that a man in his 20s has been arrested. We can also tell you that 2 people are hurt, but we don't have the extent of their injuries. This just in wait. We can tell you that their injuries are actually not life-threatening. So that's a little bit of good news in all this. We have to tell you that the streets in the square are blocked off right now, and Parliament is currently not in session. But we want you to take a look at this video. In it, you can see the driver being dragged out of his car by officers. We know that he was driving a silver Ford Fiesta. People say he actually drove into people and cyclists before crashing into the barrier outside of the Houses of Parliament. We'll keep you updated on this developing story throughout the morning. It's still being watched. Again, they're saying that this is a terror attack in London. We'll keep you posted. All right, back here at home, take a look at this major crash in South Sac. We're waiting to learn more information on it. It happened this morning, but it happened last night on Elk Grove Florin Road at Tioga Woods Drive, and there are injuries. You can see the severe damage left on both of the cars involved. We'll update you as soon as we get more information into our newsroom on this and all of the stories that I just told you about. And now we're going to turn our attention to the California wildfires. Another firefighter has been killed here in Northern California. He was fighting the Mendocino Complex fire. We know that he was from Utah and he was working on the front lines when he was hurt. Jeremy Stoke and Dozier operator Don Smith both died attacking this fire when it pushed into neighborhoods. And we're getting new video of a small but pretty concerning fire out of Vallejo. Sullivan Sousa took this video just as the fire started spreading along the freeway last night. A connector map or ramp on I-80 was closed as firefighters moved in. In a view from above, you can see crews were successful. They were successful preventing that fire from getting to homes. But the cause of this grass fire is still under investigation. And we can't talk about fires without talking about how the weather plays a part. But hopefully there's good news afoot, right, Rob?
Well, I think if you've been outside recently, you know that we have a bit of a breeze.
All right, 6:09 on a Tuesday this morning. St. Jude is ready to start building a dream house, and it could be yours. Marcus Allen is in El Dorado Hills, where groundbreaking will happen later this morning. 6:14 on a Tuesday. Let's get to some developing stories that are brewing for you this morning. The suspected East Area rapist, Joseph D'Angelo. Yeah, he's being charged with another murder. That raises his number of suspected murders to 13. The Tulare County District Attorney announced these new charges. They believe D'Angelo shot a college professor in Visalia while he was trying to stop the kidnapping of a 16-year-old daughter. Now, in this announcement, the Visalia police chief said detectives are also confident that D'Angelo is the burglar known as the Visalia ransacker. And we now know this guy, considered one of America's most wanted for murder in Tracy, has been captured. His name is James Dan Campiano, and he was arrested by Mexican law enforcement. This happened 3 days ago. The 26-year-old has been a fugitive since September of 2010. He was wanted for murder of a young man in Tracy. San Campiano is now in an El Paso County detention center. That's down in Texas, and he's pending extradition back to Tracy. And we have good news for anyone who loves the outdoors. The Yosemite Valley reopens for visitors today. It was closed for nearly 3 weeks by the Ferguson fire. That fire has burned nearly 100,000 acres, and right now is 86% contained.